All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Indianapolis Colts. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? Is fielded at the 2. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So first and 10 now from the 30.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing.
This is Melvin Gordon.
Check out.
Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they were hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8.
Tackle. Tight dog.
Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up third and about 6.
Nowhere.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. This defense looking for an early stop. This is third down and 6.
Great. Check Michael Landon. Go. Keep it up. Hey, check Michael Landon. It's our time.
Out of the gun, Newton. Open line, it's a gain of 20 and picking up the first. And that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
First and 10, Newton. That's caught by his tight end, Uzama. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Catch.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion or would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Able to get set on that first down pass play. Second and 3. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency.
A run there on first down and a pretty good one at 5 yards, so make it second and 5. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The first down run got 5. Here's second and 5.
Here we go. Check fast. Hey, check Michael.
Now Newton. With a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Cyrus James picks it, and he's going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. And they told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to the defense. Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Looking to throw on second down. Winston. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller.
Let's go.
The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
I don't think 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
On first down, they'll run with Hank. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Wide, get wide. 36, 30, go.
They'll run with Hunt. He's going to stop right behind the line of scrimmage, and that's pretty much going to wipe out their game from first down. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Easy. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. Sunday.
Jameis to throw it. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory. It's a big play there for the Steelers. 49 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And the former 4th-round pick, it's Kevin Blige. And he'll get this one down at about the 17. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3. The 6-yard line. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Check 3. Let's go. Let's convert. Let's convert. Let's convert. Check 3. Check 3. Check 3.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
Yeah, baby.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. Green, come with me.
It's Winston completes this one to Meredith. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they'll no score after 1 on EA Sports.
5 on 50. 5 on 50.
To throw, Winston. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. It's the fullback. His 2nd touchdown on the season. As his guys are on the board first here tonight. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great to be in the playoffs. And he fires one that's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down the score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
25, check 25, check 25.
Following the interception, Winston. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
On second down, Winston again. He's going to get this inside the 30. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Hey, watch who's move. Mike with you on.
To throw is Winston. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up down at the 10. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go well. That means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. If that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
On 2nd and 9, Newton. Incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield, around accompanying it. The people call it dagger route, trying to hit the guy after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Well, let's forget the underneath route. Going for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. A huge play that time for the Colts. 45 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. From the gun, here's Newton. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence and boulders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some
Especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Give the Colts 13 yards and a 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10.
Switch it.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. And they'll get into the end zone. A touchdown, Indianapolis. Melvin Gordon, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. As they are now on the board here in the 1st half. Extra point and good by Sanders, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. If they ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with all made sure to let us know. We know where we are right now. But the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak. Got the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
That's their focus.
Throwing on second and 8. Winston. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change the quarterback.
Well, throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play. And the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down.
All day, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are. That last drive, that culminating touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity. And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Check 99. Check 99.
And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Check Michael. Kill.
Gun.
Moving on 3rd down. Yeah, he will have the 1st down, but he ends up paying for it pretty good. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL.
Out.
20.
Now Gordon on 1st down. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
3 down. Check Michael Allen. Silver.
Newton, he finds his target, Beckham. And he'll be out right at the 35. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at third down here.
Check 31, check 31. It's great. Great. 8.
The shotgun snap for Newton. Good deep for Beckham. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's fourth down.
But one thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you got to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively.
Ready.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Under 10. 8. What is it?
They are going to go for it. It's Newton. Open man is going complete. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Let me know right now.
Newton throwing it in. They'll let it go deep for Beckham. It's caught. One-handed. Put it in. And it'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Odell Beckham. His 14th touchdown now for the year. And the Colts have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This will be taken in at the 1. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line.
Let's go.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
No cause for discouragement here. They fall behind.
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. He's at the 30. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Kalen Ballage, an 80-yard touchdown. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point right down the middle. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, it's still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get in the field goal range. Let's see what happens.
And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Get in the white room.
Newton to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
What is it? Check back 11. Here we go.
Third and 1. It's Newton. Sets up the screen to Gordon. Takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. On first down, Newton. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Garcia. Call that a very strong gain of 24. We often, with Cam Newton, talk a lot about his legs. Don't forget about that arm.
He can throw it on a rope. He can loft it. He's got the touch that's been developed throughout his career. But the big part about just watching him throw it, it seems almost effortless.
And the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
Undercross, undercross, undercross. Here we go.
To throw is Newton. They'll get this to Gordon. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9. Throwing again is Newton. Gets it to Gordon. And we'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the first down. Nifty running there, but it'll come on what should be the final play of half number 1. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. We'll see what the second half does.
Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Mike, 53. 53. Mike. Here we go.
And it's Winston. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there in a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Let's go, defense. Check. Fresno. Easy.
Able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Oh, yeah.
But he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it. So those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
25. You privacy. Hey, check 24. Kill. Hey, 5-0. Green privacy. Bang. Ready to go.
Again, it's they follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Ready.
3rd down, the Colts beefing up the secondary. 6 defensive backs in the game.
Pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off the field. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. Let's go. And we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Exit. Mike, 53. 53. Mike. I'm coming.
On the shotgun, it's Winston. That's complete to Meredith. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun.
Let's go, deep,
They become a little more ho-hum right there.
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys. They don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch there. I think the gloves have to be helping.
This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A big play there. His 6th touchdown of the season as his guys are able to regain the lead. The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And this game was all square at halftime, and now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
This is Gordon as they go to the goal. Nifty move by Gordon. Able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis first down. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip up yardage like this.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked by Deontay Thompson. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45.
Kick, baby. You see it?
Partner, when you're playing cover 2, this is like a tag team for the safeties. Each of them gets a half-field responsibility. Their job, stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, read the football, and go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the best play, an interception.
He's got daylight past the 20. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Kareem Hunt with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And they'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Let's go!
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he'll be brought down shy of the 30 at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Here's the first down. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, baby.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Newton now to throw. And they're going to have him themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 36. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Now Newton. Open man is Kirk, complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Back to the ground. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21.
I'm going to hit you.
Tackled there by Alex Anzalone.
Single.
On 2nd and 9. Newton. And he's got it. So even with the pass interference, it's a completed pass. They'll go ahead and just take the play instead.
How about the effort? Making the catch despite the pass interference. Nothing else to be gained on the play. No need to take the penalty. The play stands.
They'll send Beckham alone to the left side. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and push it in. Gordon. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do. Trailing here. Cam fakes the give and keeps it. It's incomplete.
See, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
That 4th quarter, maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. The Steeler defense proving its mettle here. And now this is 3rd and goal.
I'm here all day. Shift.
Here's Newton. He's target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Christian Kirk with touchdown number 7 on the year as his guys are back within a single score. Sanders now to add the extra point. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each inning in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down, now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator? They've been in attack mode, trying to get back into the game. Now they have to stay in the attack, or do you dial it back a little bit to try to protect this lead?
Well, my cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not?
I think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep them on their heels, they'll be best served that way.
Check it, baby.
Winston completes this one to Meredith. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
They'll run here with ball. And he'll go 40 at the 41. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves them with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
The Steelers on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. They'll stay on the ground. Push again. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with 4th down, forthcoming. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that will extend their lead even further. A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now, because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
Let's go. Let's do this.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great time. Will they stick with it?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Because the secondary, they really want to do this.
And that was amazing, because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody's flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively.
Check Michael Allen. Check Michael Allen. Check.
From the down on 3rd down, Newton. And able to find Kirk complete. That one for Indianapolis resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Check Michael Allen. Watch the slant.
On 1st and 10, Newton. Got a man on the right sideline. That's Garcia.
Here we go.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Great.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. There's Newton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA with a sack. After the sack on 1st down, Newton going for the deep ball. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off down near the 5. And he returns it out just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All around. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Well, I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
He's checking crap. Slam.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
Boom! That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. Back to throw. Tatum. And they'll blow that one out back at the 16-yard line. And stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez standing just outside his own goal line. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. This is taken at the 18. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, there goes a 19-yard return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and parts they'd like to forget the inning. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down.
Here we go.
Following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now left side, the completion is tight in. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. Hatchet. Slam. Check. 8. What is
Newton to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Hey! That's it. Check, 93's the mic. 93's the mic. Defense wins championships, baby. Check, 93's the mic. 93's the mic. It's going to be a long... Great. It's going to be a long day.
They snap it. Timothy. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete.
Let's go,
they had to
Let's
go
go.
through with such little time remaining. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position.
Mike, put. On the bench. Rock her up. Here we go.
He's going to get this inside the 30. It's a Pittsburgh 1st down, a gain of 13.
Hey, come on. We got this.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Colts pick it up. The big fella. He's at the 50, 30, 20, 10. Touchdown for the Colts score. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. Like they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. You know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So 15 ticks remaining as they line up for the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
Ready?
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
We got 4.
And they take a knee. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I tell you, this was a fun one. Just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for that victory.